So when I light you up, you have to stop. You want a seat? Do you want a billboard on top of my car that says Holly Hill Police Department?
I just wanted to know where you're from.
Holly Hill.
Okay. See you in court.
I'm sending an affidavit to the state attorney's office for the felony fleeing and eluding.
Welcome back. We're going to be taking a look at a story out of Holly Hill, where an officer there is threatening a 74-year-old woman with fleeing and eluding charges because she's trying to find a safe spot to stop. When I watched this video, I couldn't believe it, but I went there and talked to the woman. We've got an exclusive interview with her. And as well, we're going to pull some Google Earth up. 1,800 feet is the distance that it took her to stop from the time that she realized that police were behind her and where she could make a safe stop. She pulled off the main roadway and turned onto a street called Center Street. Let me show you. Officer Palm calls out in the 800 block of LPGA Boulevard.
800 block LPGA, Florida 28 Alpha Lima 46 Tango Whiskey, the gray Honda 551, and I don't have a VW. Okay. And we're still rolling eastbound.
There is 600 feet of fence where she cannot stop. So now we're at 1,200 feet of distance that she has to travel to get to a safe spot where she can pull off the side of the road.
It's like a unit, we're not stopping. Hey, unit, eastbound 800 block LPGA.
20 is Walker into Richmond. We got 12 up or?
Yeah, she's not stopping.
10's en route. 10, do you want 6 on the LPGA in Redwood? Yeah, 6 are authorized. Check east west. Hey, which direction?
She's turning south.
Now Miss Blanchette rolls her window down, signals as we hear in this interview. So let's jump into the interview and find out what she has to say about this.
Address comes back. LPGA. Alright, we're stopping.
Yeah, just tell me a little bit about like what happened that day. You're coming from out towards the west part of Holly Hill, I think, right?
Right. I was coming from going east on LPGA Boulevard. Had been to Home Depot to pick up some supplies, and when I stopped at the light at Nova, then I started up again. Not even 500 feet. Lights went on behind me,
right.
And it was her. I looked for a place to pull over. There was nothing but a canal and an iron railing.
And this is coming eastbound.
East, going east toward my home.
LPGA, you're eastbound, and on the right-hand side of LPGA, you previously described as it's a canal.
A canal and congested traffic. Right. And unless I stopped in the middle of the road, there was no place to stop, and I couldn't do that safely. So I put on my signal with my intention to stop, and I continued slowly trying to pull over, and she kept turning her siren on and off like child's play.
Yes.
And so I thought, okay, maybe she didn't see. So I let down my window. I stuck my arm out and pointed to the side so she would know my intentions to stop.
Wow.
And I continued to try to find a place, and then I turned onto Center Street and stopped immediately.
And that's where the traffic stops.
And that's where the traffic stops. Then I'm surrounded by 4 police cars.
Wow.
I mean, you're talking about an old woman.
And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
73.
Oh, my goodness.
2 or 3 days, I'll be 74.
Well, happy birthday soon.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
And anyway, traveling alone. Obviously, she knew who was in that car before she stopped me.
Yeah.
I have not had a traffic ticket in 40 years. Came out of her vehicle charging at me, why were you doing 75 miles an hour down LPGA Boulevard?
That's kind of like impossible.
Impossible.
There's so much traffic.
I would have to be driving like Mario Andretti.
Yeah.
In order to come down LPGA Boulevard in such a speed. Well, the thing is, I'm an old woman.
Yeah.
What easier target? I'm
right.
driving a new car.
Yeah. And that's the same car you had at home.
That's the same car I had.
Yeah.
And, they do it for revenue. I see traps around here all the time. There's nothing but 25 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Everybody else is 35.
Do you know if you were formally charged with fleeing and eluding? Did they ever do anything?
No, she kept telling me, I'm going to arrest you for fleeing and eluding.
Yeah, at some point in the body camera, she says, you said to her something about see you in court, but previous to that, she said, all right, well, I'm going to do an affidavit and charge you with fleeing and eluding.
Yeah, that's what she told me. And she told me she was going to call the state attorney's office as she walked away.
Wow.
To report me for fleeing and eluding.
Only when you're trying to find a safe spot to stop.
Safe spot to stop. I mean, it was almost comical, but still very disturbing.
Yeah.
So, when people I told about it, my family and that, they said, you need to report her. So I did.
Did anything come about that report or that complaint, you know?
Captain Yates, he said, I did view the body cam and her conduct was not appropriate.
21, I'm on scene with 32.
Okay, contact. Okay, so when I light you up, you have to stop. Because at that point, when you're...
32, let me know what you got if it's someone confused or...
Yeah, I got my body camera.
Alright, 21 there.
Yeah, I'm here, Tim.
I wasn't trying to get
Talk to
away.
her.
I just,
Talk to her.
You essentially, that is fleeing and eluding. You did not stop.
No idea.
You made no attempt to stop.
I had no idea. I was trying to get to a safe place.
Then you need to signal that, even if it's just stopping real quick, me getting out of the car and saying, hey, I don't feel like this is a safe area to stop. And then,
I was trying to be safe.
okay, there's several streets off of there, there's apartment complexes. I mean, there was many opportunities for you
But
to
it's
stop
not
and
PGA.
GA.
It's so easy.
I didn't know where to stop. But you can't just keep going, even if it's just
I
getting out
wasn't
of
going to keep going, but I knew you would be following me, so I was trying to find a place to stop.
So let me explain this to you. So what happens? Because at that point, I called you. I said that you were fleeing from my traffic stop, okay? I don't know who's in the car. I also, when I was coming into work, you were going 75 on LPGA in a 45. So I'm like, what is going on? I got behind you, then, and I know you know that I got behind you, because then immediately once I flew up on you to be like, hey, you need to slow down. You're driving recklessly.
I didn't see you until the light came on. I swear
So why are you going so fast?
I wasn't going. The only
75?
time I speeded, I was to go around the car.
75 in a 45.
I don't
and then
believe I was
over
going
here,
75.
And
I
then I'm
can't
like,
believe that.
and
How
then-
can I go 75 on LPJ? That's just not. I can't do that.
you did. You 100% did do that. So let me explain this to you.
I don't believe that.
So let's
go.
Okay, that's fine. My reason for stopping you was your speed in my jurisdiction, okay? I got you going 41, and it's a clearly posted 30-mile-per-hour zone, all right? So I got you for 11 over in my jurisdiction.
What are you? I don't see anything on your car except lights.
What do you want to see? Do you want a billboard on top of my car that says Holly Hill Police
No, I
Department?
just wanted to know where you're from.
Holly Hill.
Okay, I didn't know if you were the sheriff of the Holly Hill or
I'm wearing a badge. I have full police insignia. I have jurisdictional markings on my vehicle as well as my police vest. I have police on my sports shirt. Do you have your driver's license registration? and
Yes,
insurance?
yes.
Have you ever been pulled over before?
No,
This is your first time in your life ever being pulled over.
other than
It's a simple.
recently down on there, I was doing 31 and one of the Holly Hill cops stopped me on Riverside Drive.
Okay, so and what did you do in that circumstance?
31?
What did you do when they activated their lights and sirens? What did you do?
I stopped.
So why did you
I
stop?
pulled off onto 3rd Street. And I was a little ways from 3rd Street, but I was trying to get off the main road. And he didn't tell me that.
All right. Well, that's not how that works. Okay. When police put their lights and sirens on, and I left my siren on for a minute. I left it on for a significant amount of time.
I just couldn't believe you'd want me to stop in the middle of LPGA and that. There's
Pull
a
over,
side
there's-
rail
there's-
there.
there's
I mean,
several-
there's a side rail.
I'm talking to you. I'm the one conducting the traffic stop. She's my backup right now. Okay? There's several side streets over there. Several. You had ample opportunity to pull over. Can I have your registration and proof of insurance, please? It doesn't make sense why we would travel this far of a distance. Even at the red light. You could have stopped at the red light and you still continued going.
At the red light.
Yes, at Center and LPJ.
I was only trying to get off the road, off the main road.
And do you have your proof of insurance?
Yes. This is not right.
What's not right about this?
It's just not right.
What's not right?
Me trying to get into a safe area to pull over when you turn your lights on.
There was many streets over there. There's apartment complexes. There's several areas for you to pull over. Several. Have you ever been arrested before?
For God's sake, no.
It's just a question I ask.
Have you?
I'm asking you questions here. I've been very nice to you.
This will go to court.
Okay, that's fine.
Without a doubt.
All right. I haven't even wrote you anything yet. And you're already assuming it's going to court?
It's just the way you're talking to me. You're talking to me like I'm a freaking criminal.
I'm explaining to you the
because I
dangers
didn't
that
come
it
over
could
in the
cause.
middle of it.
It's not the middle of the road. I'm explaining the dangers to you, and you don't want to listen to me. Because I'm trying to explain to you what our policies and procedures are. Would you like to hear what they are and how it would put you in danger and why it's important for you to just pull over and then explain to me that you don't feel safe in that area and ask if we can pull over somewhere else on a side street? Because you know what? I'm more than happy to do that. I'm never rude.
It's not like I took off
very
down
nice
the
to
road,
people.
flying down the road from you, trying to outrun you now, did I?
That doesn't matter. I've had people flee from me going the speed limit, obey all traffic laws.
How long have you been with the Holly Hill Police?
2 years. Listen, I haven't even gone back to my car yet. I haven't done anything. I'm trying to explain to you the dangers that it poses when
I can't
when a
believe
driver.
you think I'm dangerous. I mean,
No.
for God's sake, I've never
Is that
done
what I-
anything in my life.
Is that what I said?
And you're,
Is that what I said?
well,
Is that what I said?
I need to get your name as well.
That's fine. It'll be on the citation.
I'm trying to get it.
That's fine. That's all right. Your driver's license, your registration. I'm giving you your citation for your speed. Okay. You can make every excuse in the book that you want, but that, per the Florida State statute, that is considered fleeing a loop.
See you in court.
Okay, that's fine. I'm doing an affidavit to the state attorney's office. Your citation's $206. You got 30 days to pay it, or you can take it to court. I'm sending an affidavit to the state attorney's office for the felony fleeing a loop. Okay? Is the correct address 118 LPGA?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I guarantee you this will go to court, and I will see you this time.
That's fine. I will be there. Stop it. That's all.
All right. Have a good day, all right? Yeah.
I would just wait until she's done. So she will 100% help. Her driving is totally egregious on LPGA too.
How fast was she going? Oh, okay.
So I'm doing an update.
So if you heard what I heard in the body camera, that this officer saw her doing 75 miles an hour in a 45 outside of her jurisdiction, and that officer decided to speed herself where she was not able to do anything about it because it's outside of the jurisdiction. Now this woman had this interaction here. It doesn't look like there's any charges filed against her for the fleeing and eluding, but Officer Palm decided that she's going to send in a driver's re-exam. And when you're a person over 65 years of age, that puts a dent in your life. Now, when I met with Miss Blanchette, I have never met a more articulate and able-bodied person in my entire life for her age. And this officer, by submitting that DHSMV driver's re-exam, has uprooted her life. Her insurance policy has now gone up for some strange reason after she had to go to doctors and get physicals and get checked out based off of this driver's re-exam. Every morning she rides 5 miles a day on her bike. And after I visited the city today, I told him that I was heading over to her house to do an interview, and the mayor of Holly Hill did reach out to her and offered an apology. She wasn't happy with the apology, but said that it reassured her and put her mind at ease based off of what's going on. But it doesn't fix the DHSMV inquiry into her health. I want to thank you guys for watching, liking, and subscribing. I did put some links in the description below. You can check them out and learn more about this department.